My
no,
hands
but
up in the air.
It was a little bit shorter than normal because I cut out the last slide, so it was shorter than usual.
But it was
Hi,
fun.
everybody.
hello, hello.
So Sophia is joining us, but she is off camera. Look, it is Thanksgiving. We do what we want when we want.
Yes. I'll be off camera today. So there we go.
It's all
So
good.
Sophia Rigo is joining us all the way from Sweden. And Sarah and I we thought about today and we thought about all of the people that we network with and chat with. And, you know, family is amazing to have around during the holidays. And there's times when you don't have family around during the holidays, either by choice or by have to
Happenstance.
happenstance. There you go. I love that word. So things happen, but Sarah and I wanted everybody in our community to know how much we really love and cherish you guys. So we decided that before we moved on with the festivities of the day, we would just say hello to our network.
I
Yeah.
agree. And I think for me, I just want to say that I've had every type of Thanksgiving in my life. So I've had the alone Thanksgiving. I actually had a Thanksgiving on an island in the middle of the Pacific with 300 people, and I've had everything in between. And it's okay to celebrate however you feel you need to and however you feel you want to, and even however you feel you have to. Sometimes we don't get a choice, right? And it's all right. I know somebody today that's making tacos, and I'm actually looking forward. I'm looking forward a little bit to cooking big Thanksgiving dinner today, but I'm also a little jealous of their just simple taco dinner.
I am with you on that because I thought we were just going to have my parents and me and my kid, and I thought my parents and I were just going to go easy peasy, but they're like, no, we're having the full meal. And I was like, that's awesome because I love it when you guys cook anyways. So I will take it, but you don't have to.
But also, Sophia, you
Yeah.
are not in the United States, so you are not celebrating Thanksgiving today. But we were talking a little bit about other holidays. So where do you live, and what other holidays do we have around this time for you?
So, hey everyone. I'm
Yeah.
living in Stockholm, and I'm Indian, and that's the part. It's like the being away, I really relate to that part of being alone. And my community is in the US and everybody's celebrating. So there's like this Halloween that you all celebrate. We have kind of pagan celebrations. There are different types. We're coming close to the first Advent Sunday, so I think we are similar. But the next one in Sweden is Saint Lucia, so that's gonna be fun. And yeah, but
Oh, it's Saint what?
Saint Lucia.
Saint Lucia. Awesome.
Yep. And they make before you tell me what your favorite food is, because we talked about that earlier, but what kind of cookies do they make for Saint Lucia? Can you describe those for people?
Lucibula. That's one that is made specially for this festival. Yeah.
Okay.
But then you have babcockers, so that's another one.
Okay. And the one that starts with a P, that one's kind of like a gingerbread. Am I correct?
Yes, babcocker. Yeah.
But it's really it's crisply. It's
Yes.
not a soft. It's more of a crispy cookie.
Yeah.
But holidays, they're all about family, and I get that, right? Like we focus on family around the holidays, and it's something that brings us together. However, talking about cookies and stuff, it's also all about food. And we talked about, some people are doing tacos, and I'm jealous of that. But one of the things I look forward to at Thanksgiving is what we call corn casserole. And it's like cream corn with cornbread, and I don't know what anybody else calls it, but it is so good. And I could eat the whole pan of it, but they don't let me.
You have to share with people.
I do have to share. Stupid sharing.
My mom makes the best deviled eggs, and you know what I mean because they're so somebody's house and you do not touch their deviled eggs, my mama, they're gone before people even get to the house. Where it's a life sentence. We touch the deviled eggs before guests show up. So her deviled eggs are phenomenal, but I am of the um I am of the why can't I think today? Stuffing and mashed potatoes. I am
Sure.
so I like gizzards. However, my family puts them in that gravy stuff, and I don't like gravy. So
Did
on
you just say you like
Thanksgiving,
gizzards?
yeah, I love gizzards. So for Thanksgiving, I never get gizzards unless I like get them while my mom's frying them before
Okay,
she puts
let's
them
start
in
here though,
something.
Sophia. Do you know what
Oh,
a
I'm
gizzard?
just yes, I do.
Okay, because some people don't. So, Brittany, explain to the people watching what a gizzard might be, because you either know what a gizzard is or you don't. And when you know, you're either grossed out. You're like, "Oh, I'll try that." And I'm the grossed out person. I will
Yeah,
not.
I don't like them. I know of them. I don't like them.
So, Brittany, tell people what a gizzard is.
Gizzards are the heart and the like they're all the lungs and the hearts and the all the organs, I guess. Organs
It's
of
when
the chicken
you
and
buy
the
the
turkeys.
turkey, and it's that little bag of junk that's in the turkey that they're like, throw it away. And then there's weirdos out there, and I'm calling y'all weirdos. Yes, all of y'all. Brittany, one of them, that cooks all of it and eats it.
Yep. They're
Oh
really good
yeah.
stuff. Hey.
You know what? Good for all of y'all, because you don't waste part of the turkey. Good for all y'all.
But
But
yeah, on Thanksgiving they always get put into the gravy, and so I'm always very sad. So I try to get those ahead of time. But I'll fill my plate with stuffing and mashed potatoes all day long.
okay.
So I was going to say when you talked about festive food, for me back home, I we have a dish that's called sorpotel, and it's made out of pork, and we have the sanna that goes along with it, which is sweet. It's like a
Mhm.
pastry, and I wouldn't say pastry; it looks like a bread, and yeah, that's something that my mom makes for Christmas, and it's like a dish that's served for weddings. So it's a one of those dish up there to try.
I am going to see if I can post a picture in
I
the
think you
comments.
can only do the link. Because I know she sent you the link to it.
I can post a picture maybe later.
Yeah,
But
or
we will.
post that link you sent me in the comments if you can. I don't know if that works, but
Yeah, there we go.
yeah. And I think the best thing is like we have, like you described, a dish that kind of like centers around and makes you think of home, right?
Yes,
And I think
exactly.
we all kind of have that one dish that like, you know, you just always think like no matter what I do, I'm never going to make it the way my mom or my grandma or my aunt or whoever made it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah.
In our house, that's lasagna. My
Oh,
mama makes the best lasagna. She puts like 5 cheeses, 5 meats. It's phenomenal. I get super
In a
jealous.
private chat. But yeah, from I think my mom has a few, but it's a spaghetti.
oh.
Yes.
Mm,
Spaghetti
yeah.
good.
Mac and cheese. So, oh, I have a child across the table saying mac and cheese is what she wants.
Ooh.
Nice.
She hears us talking about food. And yes, we are making like crock pot mac and cheese today for Thanksgiving.
Nice.
So it's going to be all gooey ooey.
That's a great side dish. I think that's what I love about Thanksgiving is you get all the sides and the olive fingers.
Yeah.
Olive fingers are prime.
I didn't hear you at first. I thought you said all the fingers, and I'm like, what? And then I'm like, oh, olive fingers. Yes.
Olive fingers. Those are
I think that's a universal thing people do worldwide is put olives on their fingers. I can't imagine. It's got, you know, kids everywhere. It's like, oh, there's a hole in that. I'm gonna put them all on my fingers.
we also make a really great I can't say what it used to be called, but we make a really great cranberry juice. So we mix cranberry juice with 7-Up and a little bit of orange juice, and it's phenomenal.
what it
Really,
used
what?
You said we can't say what it used to be.
Yeah, what it used to be called. We called it something, and that's not PC
Oh,
at
it's
all.
not appropriate. Oh, got
It's
it.
not
Got it.
PC. But I love the cranberry and the 7-Up. Like that's always something that we always have. And really, my kid and I, we buy cranberry and 7-Up and do it throughout the year too. But that's our Thanksgiving punch juice kind of thing that we use. And if you add a little bit of orange juice, it's good too.
Yes. And then you can also spike it for the adults if you want to. Mm.
Right? Yes. Normally for our Thanksgiving, we don't do much spiking. But it's definitely a good one. I like the cranberry with the 7-Up.
So drinking,
What?
like
Cranberry and 7-Up? That's a new combination.
they actually make a cranberry 7-Up around
They do.
Christmas.
Hmm.
It's really weird. But thinking when this makes me think of drinks, and then that made me think of Christmas. And we're going to get to Christmas. We'll have another live at Christmas. But I need to ask: are you guys eggnog people? No, neither am I. I can't do it.
We have glögg season coming before Christmas in Sweden. You have it's called glögg. You can have it alcoholic or non-alcoholic. Now, if you ask me what it is, I will not able to. But they always serve it. You have to heat it up, and yeah.
Is that kind of like eggnog, or what is it?
No, it's not eggnog, but they do serve eggnog too.
Oh,
What is it though?
I will let everyone know with the link below. But yeah, it's called glögg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that. No, I'm not an eggnog fan, but also I don't drink milk. So unless my milk is the color of the Hershey chocolate syrup going into it, I will not touch it. So, and yes, that visual, I have like this much left at the end of the cup when like there's
so
no way.
I have a weird thing with milk too. So I didn't drink real milk, for lack of better terms, until I was like 10 years old. I had a problem with cow's milk. So I drank goat's milk, and I drank a couple other things because, when I was younger, way back in the day, we didn't have all these fancy milks that we have now. Right. So you had a choice, soy or goat milk, if you couldn't drink cow milk, really. And so yeah, I have a weird thing with cow's milk. I can't drink lots of it, or else my body doesn't like it.
My mom loves it. And so when I was a kid, well, I mean, I'm always the outsider on it, but she was like, how come you won't just drink the milk? And she'll drink a whole cup with every meal. So for me to not like it is, absurd in the house, but it's quite the entertaining. But yeah, eggnog is that thick.
I can't.
No.
I can't do it.
So
it's just
now I have it.
But this is the time of apple cider.
It's like a wine, basically. The glögg that I was talking about, it's like a wine, and then you have the alcoholic version that is whiskey and rum. So I'm quite sure, but yeah,
that's wonderful. Okay,
I love that. I think I hit enter. I think I hit enter twice, because we're live in so many places, it just splits.
Yeah.
But with that being said, cider is this time of year too.
True.
So those really good apple ciders heated up and nice and toasty, those are great. You have a lot of sparkling cider for the children who can't have the wine and the champagne. And then one of the other things that, well, I drink it year round, but normal people pull out their hot chocolate during this time too. It's
hot chocolate, yes.
I love hot chocolate. And I know Brittany is like weird about her hot chocolate, but I just love plain Swiss Miss. And we went to Sam's Club because we ran out. We got this huge, like, I don't know if you know, Sam's Club is like, I don't know, IKEA, but for food. Like, so it's a
Okay.
bunch of stuff
My
you know,
mom's making dessert right now.
Oh,
and she's
wow.
sending you pictures.
My kid is.
That's cool.
My kid's like, look, dessert. You are not hanging out with us, and I'm gonna eat all this by myself.
But yeah, so we bought this thing of hot cocoa mix that's like the size of my backpack.
Oh,
I mean,
dear.
it'll last
Can I come
forever.
over for a cup of?
Yeah.
Is it Land? I don't remember what it is. There's this company that does like a variety of really good, like white chocolate and just peppermint chocolate and all kinds of really good mixture of packets. And I am picky on my cocoa, but when you get one of the companies that like puts their good chocolate into it, you can't go back. And that's why I'm picky on my cocoa because I know you can make it right.
I understand. For a while, you were making it on your own, right? Like you were
I
using
am.
milk and things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm working on a perfect little rotation of it, but I found that like so the first time around that I did it, it had like 5 cups of sugar in it, which
That seems like a lot.
is a lot because I use Dutch chocolate. And so to create some sweetness, so what I ended up doing was I replaced the sugar with agave powder.
Oh, sure.
So I had 4 cups of agave and 2 cups of sugar. So because it still didn't quite bring that sweetness. But I am working on that recipe, and as soon as I have it to where it's really good, and I add protein powder to it too to add that like get some protein in your day. So yeah, I'm working on it, but I haven't been messing with it for a few months.
Okay. Okay. I knew that you had been working on that, but you know, you're so just bored sitting around doing nothing. I don't know why you're not working on your hot cocoa mix.
I built a website in 2 days.
You know, I'm joking with you.
I know, but I'm just impressed with building the TKN website in 2 days.
I know.
That
If you
was
all
impressive.
haven't gone to see it, it's the KeystoneNetwork.tv or .net.
Yes. And I
What
do
was
have
that,
to
Sophia?
still have to go look at it. I mean, I've looked at it a million times. I have to look at it for, you know, just, you know, content and things. But she did this all on her own, 100%, because I was sitting in the middle of the ocean. So I don't give any credit for this. She really did do it all in 2 days, and it is amazing. It is amazing.
It is
So
still waiting for Sarah to do all of the spell checks and all of the grammar checks. So it's not perfect yet, but it will be once I've got my second eyes on it. Sophia, you were going to say something.
I was going to say what I'm thankful for.
Oh,
ooh,
yeah.
Is you ladies, because I'm next. Yes, I think that's amazing to have that, you know, to be around women that are doing the work. And I have to look at my website
There's
too
white
and getting
stuff
it
on
fixed.
it.
So
Oh,
thank
it's the
you.
cream. Sorry.
oh my gosh. She is telling us that she's thankful for us, and you're talking about whipped cream.
Well, first of all, I am not thankful for whipped cream at all, but that fruit stuff that I showed you, my
Oh,
Yeah.
is this?
mom made like a really cool, like creamy, like it tastes so good, and she put it on my pumpkin pie. But at first, the fear of cream of, it was bad. I'm sorry.
No, enjoy.
All right, Sophia, go back to what you were saying as I peel the crust off of my pumpkin pie.
Yeah, I'm thankful for a lot of things. Being alive to start with, and being where I am. I'm grateful for my friends, for my community online, and yeah, there's so much I'm grateful for. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here for me because, like I said, I'm home alone today, and it's nice to be talking to you ladies and having your support in my business. So thank you.
Well, we appreciate you too. You are definitely on my list of people to be thankful for. And I think I am thankful for the opportunities that I have. And I think I've had times in my life where I didn't see things as opportunities. I saw them as barriers or obstacles. And I think as I'm getting, and I say older in life because I'm not old, that's not what I mean, but as I get more experience, I can start seeing those things as opportunities. And I think I'm very thankful for many of the opportunities that I've had in the last few years. I do want to put it out there to the world, though, that some of those opportunities I could have done without. So whoever thinks, like who's ever throwing opportunities at me, whatever God is helping with this, can like limit some of the bad opportunities. But you guys, I'm making a little bit of jokes because we all have those where you look back, you're like, I could have done without that one. So, but I think I am just thankful for that, the ability to be able to choose, because some people don't have a choice. And I think that having those opportunities make a difference.
Makes a big
I
difference.
love that. Thank you so much, Sarah and Sophia. We started this off with, we started coming in here because we wanted to come in and just show love to our community. There's that you have your friends, you have the people you work with, you have the people you network with, you have your family, you have your friends, you have your chosen family.
Mhm.
And for me, my parents, I love my parents to pieces, and they are the best grandparents and the best, they do everything that they can. My mama gave me a piece of pumpkin pie. But I really appreciate the people that are in our lives. I live with my best friends, and we, it's such this year I have been able to really focus in on my business and grow that space because of the people in my life who support me. And like you said, Sarah, there's opportunities that come your way and you either take them or you don't.
Mhm.
And sometimes you take them and you highly, highly regret them. And sometimes you take them and you regret them, but you learned everything from them, right?
Yeah.
And so you're very grateful that they were there. And I think for me this year, I'm just grateful for the fact that I get to have a small Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
It's just my parents and my kid and I. I get to be here with two of my favorite people. And I really love that we get to have that universal space of gratitude and appreciation.
Yeah.
And the people that I've surrounded myself with are full of that. Because in the past, it hasn't always been that way.
I love that. I love that. And I think when you get into like a Thanksgiving or some of these end of the year holidays, even like New Year's Eve, if you think about it like that, it's all about reflection, and it's all about what do you want to keep in your life? What should you shed from your life? That type of thing. And not like Marie Kondo where you need to get rid of things or whatever, but you get my point. Like, but I think this end of the year, the end of the year holidays really are about reflection and being thankful and seeing, who we want and what we want to continue with in our lives.
Yeah.
So,
I love that we get to end the year with that closure of how did this go and that beginning of the new year. And I'm a fortunate one because my birthday is right at the same time. And so I get that like new beginning, right? And I know that there's a lot of people who on their birthdays, they have a little bit of a new beginning again. And I feel like if I had to start twice in a year, I would not at all want to do that. But I love that you get that space to really close out, recap, and decide how you're going to move forward. And really evaluate who's going forward with us.
no, I get that. And you are lucky in that way because while you're not a New Year's Day baby, you're a New Year's baby.
Yeah.
And so my birthday is spring. I'm an April baby. So sometimes I have like some rebirth concepts around my birthday. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
all right, you know, we're doing some spring cleaning here. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
um,
I
when
think
is
we're all in that space of, the whole year is coming to,
yeah.
and we're looking forward to the next. And there's so much shift happening within us and collectively. So yeah, I think we're really at that
I love it.
month of to the next year. So I'm excited.
Awesome. All right, everybody. I am going to close this out.
I
Wait,
know.
I can't close. Wait, hold on. Suki came to say hello. Susu. Wait, she came
Now
to
we
say
just
hello and then she left. There she is.
hello, hello.
Yay, Suki. All right. So we will now close out since we've had animals and all the things. We
Why
appreciate
not?
you all. Thank you guys very much for joining us. Sophia, thank you for hanging out with us. We greatly appreciate
Always.
you as well.